How's it going, everybody? This is TC, and special thanks to all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I got to looking at just one of the first videos I did of this card set, the 76 Tops Star Trek, and there was a lot of glare on a lot of the cards, and I didn't think it really was that good a video, so I decided to redo it, so you can actually see the things. At least the fronts. The backs were pretty good, but the fronts had bad glare on them because of the way I had the light. Uh, so I'm going to redo this, and hopefully it'll come out a lot better. Now, this is one of my favorite sets from the 70s. It was tops. It's an 88 card set. There's 22 stickers. Here's the back. To me, the 60s, late 60s and early 70s was the best, or mid, all through the 70s was the best time for tops and their non-sports cards. Now, these cards, I don't know how many doubles I went through to get the best card I could get as far as border and overall condition. This is my number one set. I probably went through, I don't know, maybe three, sometimes four doubles of each card to find the best one. And sometimes that one wasn't really that great as far as the borders go. This Top's notorious for that. I do remember buying these when they came out. Can't remember exactly what they were per pack. Probably 15 cents, maybe 20. These are in pretty good shape, these stickers. The borders are kind of hard to see on these because it's basically black. So some of these is kind of hard to tell. This one you can see the border pretty good on. I believe these stickers cover, it looks like at least the first two seasons, from what I can tell. I think I might have even had a few of these stickers on my bedroom door as a kid. I got two of this one. And here's the last sticker with a border that's pretty fat, pretty bad. The left side border is right where the actual sticker peels off, it looks like. Okay, on to the card set. And most of these cards, oh, I gotta show the backs, I forgot. There is quite a bit of write-up on each one of these. Let me get a little closer here. You'll be able to read it. But most of these cards are in really good shape. You got real sharp corners and pretty even borders on most of them. And there are 88 cards, so I'm not going to linger too long on the backs here. If you want to read them, you might have to, well, you'll definitely have to pause, because each one of these is a paragraph in the back. I don't believe these were, yeah, these were not any puzzles on the backs of these, I don't think. They're all right up. That one's a little bit crooked on the border. I didn't skip over her, did I? Let's see. Oh, not. Just to make sure. Okay. That's a good borders on this one. Not too bad on that one. There might even be a few of these in here that are worth getting graded, but I don't see any need to do that. And if I was ever going to sell these, I'd sell them as a set. It wouldn't be individual cards. I don't think. There's not enough good ones to do that with. End up selling all the best bordered cards and whatever and get stuck with the rest. That one's not too bad. This is a pretty good border on that one. I do have the little tool that you can use for doing the borders to see just how far off they are. I mean, generally, I can tell by looking at them. Like that one right there is pretty close to being even. But some, like this one, is pretty far off. Not sure how many packs of these you'd have to open to get a whole set that was all even borders. I bet it'd be probably hundreds. Or have access to a whole bunch of them. Doubles, 10 or 15 of each one. You might be able to find a complete set that's all even border. That's a pretty decent one there. Most of these cards, if not all of them, are really good on the corners. They're pretty sharp. When I was going through all the doubles to pick out the best ones, I had to sometimes sacrifice the evenness of the card to the condition of the actual card. One that was more uneven was in better condition as far as corners and whatever. That one's not too bad. It's a little off. pretty good too. A little bit off on the bottom. That's a pretty good one. It's not too bad. It's a little off on this side. That's a good card. That's one of the more expensive cards for whatever reason. I think number 1 is also just the Enterprise card itself. This one's pretty far off. This one's in pretty good even borders. That one's pretty far off on that side. I mean, generally a card in here like the last couple 3 in this one here. If I've got, I don't know if I did the back of that one or not. I think I did. If there's a border that's that bad, the reason is the other doubles I had, if they were more even, they were probably rough on the corners. So you got to either decide which you want to go for, the corners or the borders as far as condition. That's a pretty good one there. This one's cut pretty bad. This one's a little off, but not bad on that one. That one's a little better. That one's not too bad. That's a pretty good card. That was in pretty decent shape as far as the border goes. It's like off center that way. That one's a little bit better. Still off center though. That one is too. Just like that. It's at an angle. I guess when they were printed, some of them actually, when they were printed, were a little crooked. So no matter how you cut it, even if you cut it even, it's going to look offset. That's not too bad. That one is in good shape. This one's a little rough right here on that corner. Too bad. I'll have to get another one of those. Try to. That's the first one I've seen, though, that had a corner like that. This one looks like it might be a little on the tips there. There's another offset. It's too bad that happened. But what can you expect for 15 cents? Or 20, whatever it was. I think it was probably 15. Because most packs of cards were 25 cents up through the late 80s. That one's in pretty good shape. A little off though over here. It's another offset one. That was a cool visual back in the 60s. And even in the reruns when I was a kid. Through the 70s, it was cool. That was a cool looking shot. That was offset. That was really off. Can't tell by the backs that the front is so bad off on a lot of these. I mean, that one looks uneven compared to this side. This one's pretty good shape. It looks like just about all these are thinner on this side than it is on that side. On the backs. Even if it's pretty straight on the front. Like that one. That's a little offset, but it's not too bad. And it's still thinner on this side than it is that one. This one's pretty even. And there again, thin, thicker. Okay, we're getting down there. Number 70, what, 3? 71. Well, Koshin, Spectre of the Gun. I remember that was a good episode. That's pretty even, the border on that one. A little off on this side, but not too bad. Oh, by the way, the music that's playing in the background is from The Cage, the pilot. That one's pretty decent. Michael and Sarah. I always thought he was a good Klingon. He had the right look. And there's the Tribbles. I think that's the only one that shows them in the whole set. A lot of these episodes, it's got one or two cards for each one, or at least two. This one only had one. Doomsday Machine. Boy, that one's really offset. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a stain. Gum stain's what that is. Okay, here's the very last one. Star Trek Lives. Well, there you have it. That's my favorite. One of my favorite. Top two, I'd say. Maybe three. 70s Topps non-sport card sets. 76 Star Trek. Oh, I forgot about the wrapper here. There's actually three. I've got four of them, but there's three different ads on the wrappers. One of them's a double. There we go. And now you can see that. Dog tags, a t-shirt, and whatever that is. A Rector set airplane. I used to have an Erector set, but it never made an airplane. Well, there you go. Hope y'all enjoyed that. It's a little bit better view of the cards than the last video I did of it. I'll delete the other video and put this one on there, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. I appreciate it.